Well, what's up, fam? It's me, DJ Bretley here, and I'm starting this gig log from outside because I'm going to be outside all day, and it's absolutely gorgeous, so why not? Anyway, I'm doing this gig log because I'm heading up to the barn on Southridge in the Crescent, Minnesota for Stephanie and Adam, and we're going to have one hella wicked party because they got an awesome playlist, and I know exactly what they want for their wedding day reception, what kind of vibes they're going for, the whole 9 yards. So, 5.0 is already packed up. I'm going to get to it. I'll check in with y'all once I get to the barn on Southridge. And so we're here at the barn on Southridge, and this is what it looks like today. I get an enormous spot for the dance floor tonight. There's no table moving, no nothing. And I'll be sitting up over here, and I will face from the corner outward. Everybody knows I'm not a big fan of that, but in a room this size, the only other option would be sitting up there shooting at the rest of the room, and that may not be a great idea. Part and parcel, our grand entrance is coming in from there today and going over to the head table. So that's what we're working with today here at the barn on Southridge. And one thing I always keep in my DJ case or gear is my box of gaff tape. And you'll notice I've got 4 different colors, which are the most common ones I use. And today, having brown actually will perfectly match my floor. And you can see where a lot of DJs have used some pretty poor gaff tape. And I remember at one point, I know this line right here maybe was duct tape because I came into a DJ wedding here and there was still duct tape on the floor that hadn't been pulled up. So along with making sure you've got the right colors of gaff tape, make sure you buy gaff tape that doesn't peel the damn floor up. And so I'm all set up here at the barn on Southridge, and I'm using pretty much the same setup I used last Saturday at Celebrations on the River. And so here goes. I've got my 43-inch Toadmatic DJ booth. I've got 2 LD Systems Icoa speakers, 15-inch in white, obviously, on 2 Odyssey subwoofer poles. And my subs today are from Soundtown. Inside the subs, though, I do have Eminence Kappa speakers because I did blow the original Soundtown speakers. To the outside of that, I have 2 Chauvet 4-bar LTBTs. The scrims on those are from ProRec. And the lights I have inside the scrims are Chauvet Slimpar 56. And let me show you what I'm using in my DJ booth today as well. And here's what we've got going in the booth today. I do have my MacBook Pro 16 M3 Max chip. It's a 2023 model. To the right of that, I've got my iPad, and that's running my lights and will be used for my ceremony music later. They're on 2 Odyssey 360 laptop stands. Next up, I've got my record box deck. It's a Pioneer DJ DDJ FLX10 for record box or Serato, and I do use it for record box. Underneath that, I've got my Radial engineering power conditioner, my Behringer Eurorack RX1202 effects, and a Phenyx Pro PTU-2U dual mic set. Underneath all that are 3 Tech Mojo drawers and 2 power strips, my fatigue mat from Amazon, and you can tell I've had this for quite some time, and my Mackie Thump 12 I'm using as a floor monitor. And that's everything in the booth today. And I am all set up for the ceremony. From a ceremony today, I'm using one Everse 8 on 1 Rockville speaker stand with 1 ProRec scrim. My mic stand is from Musicians Network or something. I'm not sure. I've had it for years. And let's see here. Like I said, the speaker stand is from Rockville. I've got my Phenyx Pro PTU-71 dual mic set, an Audios 2000 tray table, and my LTI Blocks laptop interface from Rapco Horizon. And that's everything I'm using for the ceremony today. And so these are what the grounds look like here at the barn on Southridge in La Crescent, Minnesota. It's absolutely stunning. And in the fall, this is even just crazy beautiful when the leaves are changing. But yeah, so I'm all ready and set up and good to go for today. And hand in hand with that, fam, like I said, and like I always do, I have like 90 minutes left before we start music right here. So hand in hand with that, I like to make sure I'm on time and have plenty of time spare in case anything goes wrong. So that's my little 2 cents there. I'm gonna go change now, and I'll check in with everybody once we get started. And in case anybody's wondering how far away you can hear the Everse 8, I am about 200 feet away from where it is. It's not at full volume, and I can still hear it clearly over here. So if anybody's wondering about the power of the Everse 8, there you have it. And it has to be loud enough because The wedding party is walking from back here by this big oil tanker or heating tanker for gas to go all the way over there. So they need to hear it back here. And there's no place I can set up that's not an eye shot. So I set up on the very side of the ceremony as far away as I can get from everybody and still see the officiant. But they need to hear it all the way back here. And you can clearly. So if anybody's got a question about the Everse 8, there you have it. And our newlyweds, Adam and Stephanie, are doing something super cool. They're getting a gargantuan group picture before anything else happens today with everybody that was here at the ceremony. The photographers are way up top there, and they're going to get a big group picture. So we're on a little break right now because the wedding party is out on the tractor trailer ride around the grounds, taking pictures and having some fun. With that, if you get an extended social hour time, take a look at the people that are in the room that are still there and see where they're sitting, what they're wearing, what they're bopping their heads to, what they're absolutely not bopping their heads to, and get an idea of what each person or each group likes and is into during social hour, so you can jot some ideas down on your notes of what to play later in the night. And so that's what I've been doing the last 20 minutes, is getting a really good look at everybody in the room and seeing what they're listening to, what age groups are here, and getting a better feel for everybody that's in front of me so I can hopefully create the right vibe for the reception dance later. That's just a little pointer for y'all. Hope you enjoy it. And the wedding party is on their way back.
I was walking out of my room one day and found a random girl in my house. Shortly learned that she was going to be living with us for a month in her preseason in volleyball.
So they please ask all of our married couples to make their way down to the dance floor. And so the object of the anniversary dance is to find out who our longest married couple is on the dance floor this evening. So I'm going to start this game off How about any couples married less than 1 day? You have to leave the dance floor. And now, how about any couples married less than 1 year? All right, we have the short timers over there. How about any couples married less than 5 years? And now, any couples married less than 10 years? It'll be your turn to leave the dance floor. How about any couples married less than 15 years? And now, any couples married less than 20 years? How about any couples married less than 25 years? And now, any couples married less than 30 years? It's your turn to leave the dance floor. How about any couples married less than 35 years? And now, any couples married less than 40 years? Any couples married less than 43 years? How about 45 years? And there you go. And now how about 47 years? 49 years? And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our longest married couple on the dance floor this evening. How long have they been married? They've been married for 55 years. And what's a piece of advice you can give to our newlyweds as to a long and happy marriage? Have a good breakfast. Oh, that was his line too. They say for a happy marriage, make sure you have a good breakfast. Please give it up to him one more time.
You know, things like that. So we're welcoming staff and the family as Keswick number 104 today. And now we dance around her and chant the new beginning.
fam, that, as they say, is that. And today's wedding is all done and wrapped up. I'm all broken down, and I've got my first load already in the carport. About to move this over. But yeah, to give you a little recap, today I knew going in that was going to be a little bit more of a difficult wedding. And here's some reasons why. No one in the wedding lives in La Crosse anymore, or La Crescent, this area, except for the groom's parents. And so hand in hand with that, everybody that was here today was from like Minneapolis, Milwaukee, and this was the easiest place for everyone to get to, the middle point, so to speak. And if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, they went to school here for a moment. So all that put together, when everybody got together, all they wanted to do was socialize and talk and see friends they hadn't seen in ages. So we started out the dance floor gangbusters, and it was great. And then our couple, they wanted to get some sunsets, and when people caught they left the dance floor, everybody just kind of went out and socialized because they weren't here anymore. And that's a big factor in a wedding reception. A bride and groom need to stay near the dance floor if that's where they want the focus of the evening to be. The other part of today was, obviously the sunset, weather is perfect up here, but they had a cigar and whiskey bar upstairs behind me on the patio. And with that, that took about 25 people, 30 people up there to go hang out. Now, throughout the course of the night, everybody was loving the music, and I backed off for a long time because I wanted all their guests to enjoy their conversations and what they're doing. Because the dance floor, even though it's a big part of your wedding reception, it's not the only focal point. The focal point is your experience and being able to be with your family and friends. So that took about, and in Wisconsin, it's kind of typical. As soon as the sun sets, we start partying on the dance floor. And literally, once the sun went down, the cigars were done upstairs, people just started trickling back to the dance floor, and we had a rager for 2.5 hours, as you could kind of see. Anyway, it's been a great day, but I am absolutely exhausted. I only got about a 90-minute nap last night and came back from Stevens Point this morning. And I have to be up at 6 a.m. today and at Celebrations on the River by 8:39 a.m. So I'm going to get rolling out and get out of here. I hope you like this gig log. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you all real soon. Thanks for tuning in.